The Grand Council of Celestial Harmony had concluded its deliberations on the ongoing conflict between the Arkelos Union and the Drakon Collective. The motion for intervention had been rejected. Now, all eyes were on Elara Voss from Novia, who was expected to deliver the closing speech. The cosmic arbiter, a being composed of pure energy within a crystalline mesh, dimmed its light as it withdrew from the central podium, leaving the vast hall filled with tense anticipation. Ambassador Voss approached the podium with calm determination, yet there was an emotional weight behind her steps. The representatives of the Drakon Collective, their shadowy forms bathed in dark satisfaction, watched intently. Voss began her speech, her voice echoing with firm resolve. Members of Celestial Harmony, I stand before you today not only as a representative of Novia, but as a voice for all conscious beings who hold freedom and progress as sacred. A quantum holographic screen displayed the history of Novia, from its ancient civilizations to its interstellar endeavors. When humanity joined this esteemed council, it came with hearts full of hope for a unified future in the galaxy. Adversaries worked together for a common goal, and we envisioned a future where diversity was celebrated. However, the destruction brought by the Drakon Collective's expansion turned once thriving worlds into barren wastelands, entire species wiped out. Now, as the Drakon Collective threatens not just humanity, but the shared cosmic order, we find ourselves alone. Our calls for aid were ignored, our warnings dismissed by those who saw us as a young species incapable of understanding galactic politics. Voss's voice grew sharper. There are three truths this council has chosen to ignore. First, the Arkelos Union has exhausted every diplomatic avenue and peaceful option. We submitted 3,517 petitions, proposed 246 peace treaties, and even offered to cede sovereignty over our outer colony worlds. Each time, we were rejected. Second, you have underestimated humanity. We are not mere prey or opportunistic scavengers. We are survivors, innovators, and protectors of life. Third, you have made a grave mistake in underestimating our resolve and our capacity for action in the face of existential threats. The holoscreen shifted, showing the Arkelos fleet, once considered outdated and defeated, now overcoming the Drakon Collective with advanced technology and human ingenuity. Ground forces, enhanced by biotechnology from numerous worlds, repelled the Drakon threat. Colonies thought lost re-emerged, stronger and more advanced. The hall filled with the palpable panic of the Drakon representatives, their shadowy forms writhing in apparent desperation. Voss's tone softened, carrying a genuine note of regret. We did not relish this outcome, but we had no other choice. Humanity thrives under pressure and overcomes obstacles that seem insurmountable. We hope to share our strength, to protect the vulnerable, and stand as shields against tyranny. Instead, we became what you feared. Standing tall, Voss spoke with an authority that commanded the entire hall. To our allies who stood with us in our darkest hours, the Aryan Collective, the Zentar Convocation, the free worlds of Andromeda, Novia will remember its friends. Your worlds will know peace and prosperity. Her gaze swept across the other council members. To those who turned away, who cowered in the face of cosmic evil or sought to profit from our fall, know this: humanity has the capacity for forgiveness, but we do not forget. Your debt will be repaid, either through peaceful cooperation or by other means. The holoscreen displayed a final inspiring image of Novia, surrounded by a massive armada from across the universe. The Arkelos Union formally declares the establishment of the Pan-Galactic Defense Accord. Any world, regardless of past conflicts or evolutionary origins, is welcome to join. Together, we will build a future where no species lives in fear of extinction, where the strong protect the weak, and where the light of civilization burns bright against the darkness. Ambassador Voss stepped back from the podium. The hall erupted into chaos, filled with shouts of excitement, fear, and realization. The galaxy had changed, irreversibly. In the shadowed corners of the council chamber, an ancient observer nodded in silent approval. Humanity had not only passed the test, but had exceeded all expectations. The role of galactic guardianship would continue in capable hands, ensuring the great cosmic cycle persisted. As Voss left the hall, she allowed herself a small smile. The future would be filled with ethical dilemmas and hard choices, but for the first time in centuries, the fate of all conscious life shone with a bright, hopeful possibility. Humanity had found its true role among the stars, not as conquerors or victims, but as protectors of a fragile cosmos. And in this sacred role, they would not only survive, but thrive, ushering in an era of exploration, discovery, and unity that would stretch across the expanse of the universe.